Good morning, students. Now, today we will learn our new chapter, that is print a Word document. Till now, we have created a document using various options which were available in Word. Now, we will learn how to print a document. Now, first thing, before printing the document, we can view the document in different views. Okay, so we will learn it one by one, which are the different views, or how you can change the margins, how you can preview your document. Okay, and one thing that is the main thing, that when you are removing the print, that print copy or printed copy is known as a hard copy. Now first thing, see, when you are removing the print from the computer, okay, so we need a printer, correct? So when you are saving the document or when you are emailing it anything, okay, that means till it is in the computer, it is your soft copy, and when you will remove the print on the paper, so that will be a hard copy. Correct, students? Now we'll learn the different views to view the document. Now you can see here that which are the views: read more, print layout, and web layout. These are the main three views, and outline and drafts are also there. So one by one we'll learn it. Now after creating a document, you are unable to view your document in different layouts. So first layout will be a read mode view. Now what is this read mode view? Okay, now see, it is used to read the document like an e-book. Okay, so when you are to read, teacher is telling you to read some poem or question answers or anything, any part of your subject, okay, part of your lesson. So for that purpose, you have in your hand your textbook or a notebook. So when you are reading, so that is your read mode, which is designed as a, you can say as it is designed for reading. Okay, that read mode, correct? Now second one, you will learn about the print layout view. It is a default view of the document. Print layout means it is a default, means when you are removing the print, basically we have the print layout mode. Okay, you have to work on the print layout only. So how your page will look after printing it on the paper. So for that purpose we need the print layout to be used, which is the default layout. Next one is a web layout. Now it displays the documents like a web page. Okay, web page पे आपको कैसा दिखता है? Okay, how you can see on the web page, same way you can see here. When you click, whatever written matter is there, you can see in that format. Outline view. Now what is this outline view? Outline view means you can say that whatever text you are written, suppose if you are written 1 2 3 question answers, okay, so I want only to learn the first question. So from here I'll give the labels of that according to the question and the answers, and afterwards, after giving the means after selecting it, first question and answer you will select, and then you will select level 1, then question second means level 2, question third means level third, and after if you want to see that levels one by one, at that time you will go here in the show level option. Now suppose if I am saying show level 1, so only first question and answer you can see. If I am telling level 2, so you can't see the third one, you can only see the first and second one. Okay, so that's the outline view. And if you want to close it, you will close it from here. Next comes your draft view. Now, what is a draft view? When you are switching just to your document, it's just like a text, so nothing is here, like header and footer you will not get. So it's just like a WordPad document, not a document, WordPad. You have already learned Notepad and WordPad. Okay, so only a simple document means your draft. Okay, you are drafting some letter, so like a simple letter, that is your draft view. Okay, next one we'll go to the main portion of this lesson, that is printing a document. So page setup is needed for printing it, correct? So where you will get that option? You will get that option in the layout tab, page setup group. Which group? Page setup group. Now this circle one, you can see here there are circle, so that circle is known as a launcher. So when you are clicking on the layout tab, page setup group, you have to click on this arrow. When you are clicking on that arrow, you will get one screen like this. That screen is known as, you can say, as a dialog box of page setup, correct? Now in this page setup group, you can see the margins, layout, size, paper size, orientation, etc. Now see, page setup, margins, paper and layout tabs, three tabs will be there. So the layout tab, first you will click on that page setup group. You can see this dialog box has came. The first one, you will click on the margins. When you are clicking on the margins, you can give the margins as top margin. You can change the margin, top margin, left margin, bottom and right margins, etc. Okay, according to your document or according to your whatever you have written, so you have to change according to your data. Okay, document. Okay, so next is your, with the help of that arrows given besides. Now next is your orientation. Now what is this orientation? Orientation means you will get a one portrait orientation, and second you will get a landscape orientation. In the portrait orientation, you can see that your paper will be in the vertical position just big, and in the horizontal position just small. And in the landscape it is vice versa, that is opposite of orientation, portrait orientation. That is, in the landscape your vertical position will be less and horizontally position will be more than the vertical position. Okay, so if you want to write your timetable as in the landscape orientation, then you can click on the landscape orientation. Now come to the next one, is a paper tab. So when you are clicking on the paper tab, okay, see in the paper tab you can get one options like paper size. Okay, now paper size means A4, or you can say letter, that are the same, and legal is somewhat different than the A4 or the letter size. You can change the height and width also. So apply to the whole document and press the OK. Now here, see here, I am showing you the paper size, A4, letter and legal. So can you see, students? A4 size 210 mm and 297 mm. So in the vertical 297. So here is the somewhat difference between the A4 size and the letter size, and the legal size is more than the A4 size. Okay, now I'll explain you about the landscape and the poetry also. So see in the second diagram here, landscape and portrait. So from this diagram you can understand that what I explain you. Okay, so now here preview a document. Preview document means like you can say before printing you need a preview of the document. Now when you are going to a showroom, any showroom, okay, for taking a t-shirt or anything, your clothes, so first you wear it, that this size will be like XL size is the XL size, double XL is the triple XL size is the correct. So according to the size you just check it, okay, and then you take it final. The same way to, before removing the final printout we need a preview of that document. So if you want to edit it or if you want to change it to avoid the errors before the final printout copy, so for that purpose we need a preview of it, that document. For that purpose where you will go, you will go in the file tab. Which tab you will go? In the file tab, in the print option. See here, file tab is there, here print option is there. Print preview is display on the right hand side. So when you are clicking on this print option, your print preview you can see here on the right hand side of your that option of the window. Now you can zoom in the document by dragging the zoom slider. Zoom slider, see here down. Here pages you can see that how many pages it has been done, or you can change zoom it or zoom out or zoom in with the help of zoom control option. Okay, to make the changes. Now last and least in this lesson is about the printing a document. Now print a document after finishing or doing the setup or looking at the preview, you need to print your document. So for that purpose also you will click on the file tab and click on the print option. Now you will get here some settings here. Now first one you can see here, copies are there, one by one we will go. Copies means suppose of one paper you want 5 to 6 copies, then in the copies I will say 5 or 6. Okay, now next one is your printer. Now why the printer option is given? Because when you are working in the company or when you are working in the office or school, so there are more than two printers or one printer. So whichever printer is attached to your computer, so they have the name, different names according to that. So you have to select that names, that is your printer name. Next one are the settings. Print all pages. See in the third one, print all pages. Now there are some options here. Before doing this, all the changes here we are done already in the page setup option. So here now you can select what you can either select a print all pages. Now suppose if I have the in the document 5 to 6 pages, correct, so I will say print all pages. Now suppose I have to say print current page, okay, that you will get in this arrow. Okay, when you click on this arrow, print current page. Now what is the meaning of print current page? Is on whichever page your cursor will be there, that will be your current page. So only if you want that current page print out, then you will say print current page. Print selection or a custom print. Print selection means what, how much part you have selected, that much print if you want, then also you can select and print, get a print of that. Custom print means suppose if I had total 5 to 6 pages and I want from page number 2 to 4, So I can write in the custom boxes that 2 to 4, and I can give the printout of that pages. Okay, understood? Okay, so here our chapter is over. Thank you.